Shutterstock Democrats and the liberal media are slamming President Trump for packing federal courts with supposedly unfit judges. Nonsense. Trump's nominees have impressive credentials. What's the left's real gripe? These judges will decide cases based on what the U.S. Constitution says, instead of rewriting law to suit a progressive agenda. Look for fireworks in the Senate Wednesday, when the American Bar Association tries to justify rating several of Trump's nominees not qualified. Such ABA ratings are a political hit job masquerading as high-minded objectivity. Consider the ABA's not qualified rating of Leonard Stephen Grush, a Nebraska attorney nominated to the appeals court. The ABA claims Grush is unfit because of his deeply held social agenda. One complaint: during 11 years as Nebraska's chief deputy attorney general, he defended many of the state's laws, including a ban on partial birth abortion. But defending that law was his job. Opposing any limit on abortion is enough to outrage pro-choice activist Cynthia Nance, the law professor who led Grush's recent ABA review. She stooped to grilling him on why he sends his children to religious schools, a question that should be out of bounds, instead of sticking to probing his legal philosophy. Apparently being religious is disqualifying. Grush reiterated his solemn obligation to put aside personal views and faithfully apply Supreme Court precedent. Astonishingly, that's an assurance the left rejects. Sen. Sheldon Whitehouse Drive-I argues there's simply no way to prevent a judge's personal beliefs from influencing rulings. The conclusion is obvious. To Democrats like Whitehouse, it's not about credentials but agendas, and only nominees with left-wing agendas are acceptable. Not Brett Talley. Last Thursday, Talley won Senate Judiciary Committee approval to serve on an Alabama district court despite the ABA's claim that Talley lacks requisite trial experience and is unqualified. In truth, Talley is superbly qualified, with a law degree from Harvard, clerkships at the trial and appeals court level, litigation experience in the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals, and a stint as Alabama's Deputy Solicitor General. He's got about as much trial experience as Justice Elena Kagan, who got a well-qualified rating when President Barack Obama nominated her to the highest court. What's Talley's real problem? His political views and Trump connections. His wife is chief of staff to the White House counsel, a fact he should have disclosed sooner. Senator Dianne Feinstein D. Califf grilled Talley about abortion, gun control, gay marriage and his disdain for Hillary Clinton, whom he once dubbed Hillary Rotten Clinton on Twitter. Imprudent maybe, but hardly in the same league as Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg's comment that she couldn't imagine what the country would be with Donald Trump as our president. Talley assured senators he would never allow personal opinions or experiences to justify a departure from the law. When Whitehouse said courts need judges who empathize with what it's like to be a teenage mom, African American, gay or poor, Talley shot back that everyone appearing in front of a judge deserves empathy. Back in 2013, Sen. Elizabeth Warren DeMass chastised Senate Republicans for opposing Obama's female nominees, arguing the court needs more women. Hypocrisy is on display now, with Warren and fellow Democrats attacking Trump's female nominees. Amy Barrett, nominated to the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals, got hammered for her Catholicism. Feinstein suggested Barrett's religion lives loudly within her, making her unfit. The University of Notre Dame's president warned that it is chilling to hear from a United States senator that this might now disqualify someone from service as a federal judge. Millions voted for Trump because he pledged to appoint judges who would uphold the Constitution, not invent law to advance a social agenda. But the ABA and other activists aren't surrendering the grip on the courts without a fight. Remember that when you hear the smears about unfit nominees. Betsy McCoy is a senior fellow at the London Centre for Policy Research.